Flying with service dogs, awful, terrible. You cannot convince me. I am not a good traveler. I've never been a fan of traveling. As an adult, it's a little bit more stressful because I'm responsible for more. When I travel, my dog helps me a lot when I'm away from home. When I'm actually at my destination, my service dog helps me a lot. Keeps me regulated. It keeps me in my routine. She's able to task for me, and I feel like I have a lot more independence when I travel. When I feel like I lose a lot of independence when I travel. But the actual flying portion with dogs, the airport, the people at the airport, and flying, terrible. I've flown with two different service dogs. I think I flew like 3 times with my first service dog, who was a miniature schnauzer. I've only flown once with Maple. I will say I liked flying with my small service dog significantly better than I liked flying with my large service dog. And Maple isn't even that big. She's like 24 inches at the wither. I only really had one bad interaction with another dog in an airport. It was actually on the airplane. I'm pretty sure I have an old video about that. But generally, through the airport, he was easier to deal with because A, I could pick him up if it was really crowded and I needed to for his safety, and two, he fit well under almost all chairs, which meant that he could tuck really far out of the way or even behind me, and he would stay much safer without a lot of finessing. Maple's 32 pounds and 24 inches. I'm not gonna be carrying her around the airport. That would get exhausting. That's ridiculous. But people already do not look out in airports. I do not know what it was, if that she's brown, that she's just shorter than people expect like dogs to be at, but absolutely no one looks out for her, and it makes me anxious, like having to create a bubble. Luckily, I don't know if I've ever traveled alone with a service dog, but I'm will put me, my service dog, and whoever's traveling with me so I can keep her safe that way. But still, in general, people do not look out for service dogs. Having to plan layovers and like finding the potty spots in the airport, pain in the ass, terrible. I've traveled with regular legroom on a flight with Maple, and that was very, very squishy. Very squishy. I do not know how people do it with bigger dogs. And on the flight back, I believe, when I asked for bulkhead seating, they were able to give that to me, and that wasn't that bad. But the people treated me like I was a very self-righteous, privileged asshole for asking for the extra leg room, even though it's totally within my rights to ask. Terrible.